It's like even simple things like people accuse me of being very poor at picking my phone. But I tell them if I'm working at something, then I put my phone aside. Because people don't realize how inefficient you become. Just you're starting to read or something, and then you stop and pick the phone. Then get into some conversation which is about something else. Then come back and you think you're starting to work again, and
the phone rings.
You're back on it. It's very disruptive.
Yeah.
So you become inefficient. Even the best of us don't give their best because of that. So it's those interruptions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even and I've had to evaluate even myself. I ask myself, if you're going to sit around with your friends, either you're relaxing and having a good time.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it's just eating into your time, but there's nothing that's coming out of it.
There's no value?
It's not, it's not an emotional fulfillment. It's not, you're not getting anything done. You're not achieving anything. And you can drift like that and never become a performer. So it's about also deciding what is important with your time.
Yeah. So even if it's socially, there has to be value. That's what I'm getting.
Yes. You don't have to sit around with people you don't like. Yeah, because sometimes I realized at some point that sometimes I was just sitting around people I don't like.
Yeah.
And they don't make me happy because I'm feeling like it's a duty. So I said to myself, no, you know what? I only sit around with people who add value to my life.
Yes, you like them and they like you.
And it happens a lot when you're young because of peer pressure. You know, because somebody's one of the cool people around, you go and hang out with them.
Yeah.
Or you want to be around them. But it's not like you really like being around them or value what
coming out from
they do.
them. I see.
So
I like that.
Sometimes you ask yourself, I can spend 2 hours walking in the forest and I feel it's therapeutic. It's relaxing. I become recharged and I work better when I come back. Yeah, but it's sitting around with somebody you don't like.
Yeah. Has your circle of friends narrowed, you know, as you've grown wiser? Yeah. Have people dropped off of your life?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. I think for me, it happened to me many years ago when my family was involved in a lawsuit.
Okay.
And many people just shun you that time because they think you're not important anymore. When at the judiciary, there are so many people who thought they didn't think I was important enough anymore, so they stopped talking to me. So I also learned who are my friends. There are those people who stood by me. Yeah. People who cared about me, people who would ask me, are you okay? Are you coping well? When I was taken to court, just having to go through that, I know the people who stayed with me. And today, when I had a party to celebrate my appointment, my daughter organized it to celebrate my appointment as a deputy speaker. Yeah. The people were very carefully chosen, and I said this is the original Team GBS, because there are people I've worked with, people have been in my life, people who've supported me, people who stood with me when things were difficult. Yeah. When things were, so your friends during your hard times. Right. Because the poor, believe me, you won't believe how they just won't bother to call you, won't bother to check on you. Yeah.
And then when you get back on the limelight, when you get back on the horse, so to speak.
Then your phone is ringing off the hook.
Yeah. I don't get that. I really don't get that.
Yeah. And, but it's good. Now I'm grown up enough to
know.
Mature enough to do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's something you learn. You can't be told in advance. No. Because you're with people and you don't expect that they will dump you. So it's only when it happens and you're like, okay, now I got it. The important thing is not to inherit them back. Yeah, just cut them off. Click that delete button.
Out.